Hello everyone! Well, today we're doing chapter 3, but before we start I wanted to cover two little things that I have not talked about in the last videos. First of all, it's cube shards. You get cube shards for doing terminals. So there are two different difficulties for terminals, green and red. Red tend to be tougher. Well, actually, there are more than two types. Are also cosmic terminals, but not quite there yet. Anyway, so you get access to those at level. Well, I'm not completely sure to tell you the truth. It's around level 20, maybe level 23, 25, something like that. And often the legendary quests that you get will send you into terminals. So, cube shards. Whenever you do a terminal, you get a cube shard for the first time that you do it that day. And you
just
can
don't see
trade
good
those cube
craftsmanship
shards for
like this
stuff.
anymore.
So there are item boxes here. Um, a recipe here for crafting. And other things like pets, but you can only get those pets if you prestige. And this is the one that you will likely use most of the time. Ancient Gourd of Prestige. So when your character gets to level 60, you can buy this item for 10 cube shards. As you can see here, I have 88. And get your character back to level 1. As I explained, changes the color of your name. You get access to that color's pet, etc., etc. Now, lots of ghost boxes here. There's one thing I wanted to show. There we go. Most people use their cube shards to trade for fortune cards. And here we can see a list of what's inside those fortune cards. So there are a few, five different costumes that you can get. You can get a few pets, as well as retcon devices, decorative artifacts, and what you usually get are boosts, and experience boosts, rarity boosts, etc., etc. So usually people will get cards so that they can get boost potions. Alright, and one other thing I wanted to talk about before we go to chapter 3 is crafting. Now, what I'm going to say about the crafter at the right now is also good for pretty much any vendor. So the crafter can be leveled up.
Way beyond just shrinking
right now,
things.
as you can see, the current rank is maximum, which is level 20. So for other vendors like a gear vendor, weapon vendor, leveling them up gives you a better chance of getting better items that are for sale. And once you reach the top level, I think that sometimes they have crafting recipes, or they can have artifacts, and not completely sure, maybe uniques, but probably not. So don't quote me on that. Now, the two guys that are important are the enchanter that I showed last time with rune words, and the crafter. So the enchanter is also one that you can level up. So you level them up by donating stuff to them. And as you level them up, you gain access to more and more recipes. For example, you have those with items like this that you use for pretty much every crafting recipe. Now the tabs that you'll usually use are the costume tab and the gear tab. So for the costume tab, you'll want to use these types of items to give boosts to your costume. For example, well, those boosts are randomized. So you can get stuff like, well, you have two different types of boost. You have the offensive and defensive ones. So let's see, a defensive one would be like a bonus to health or defense, while an offensive one would be, let's see, more critical damage, or maybe a life, a certain amount of hit points that you gain each time you hit, things like that. As you can see, you have 4 possibilities, 4 chances to put more affixes on a costume. You can also add a core to a costume, like I haven't. Let's see, I need 50, level 39. So I still need 5 levels, and then I'll be able to put it there. So this is always good, because it can really help you either make your character more durable, do more damage, etc. Swap costume affixes. Let's just say that you're trying to boost a costume, and you haven't been lucky, or maybe you got a new costume and you really want to wear it, except that your old costume has a really great core and you don't want to just scrap it. So this will just let you swap those things, and your shiny new costume can have all the good stuff that your old one had. Add visual effect to costume. These items are relatively rare, but I do have a few here. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Like Flames of Zarathos. Get a flaming head, things like that. And finally, create random costume, which I talked about. You use 3 different costumes, plus unstable molecules. Pretty rare loot unstable molecules, but you can buy them at the Eternity Splinter vendor for 25 splinters, I think. Well, it's not so bad. And gear, you can, for example, transform a rare item, the blue ones, into an epic item, the purple, or let's say that you have a very low level unique item like this one, which is level 17. Once you reach level 40, you can boost it, and that's always a good choice. 50 is not a very good idea, since you require an unstable molecule and they're hard to come by. So most people will either use 40 or 60 or both. So they'll upgrade to 40, and when they reach 60, they'll upgrade once again. And different things. Let's say that you find an item for a certain hero, you don't have that hero, and you would like to see what kind of item that would give.
Mind if I take
if you
this
could
call?
use it, so you use that recipe. Unbind armor or uniques. Well, unbinding uniques isn't really worth it, unless, of course, it's any hero unique. So a unique that anyone can use. These can be nice if you want to trade them. Alright,
What's
let's
wrong?
get
Jet
to the
boost fuel
story.
too expensive for you?
So we go to the beach, the Buccaneer beach in Madripoor. We're gonna put our shield as we arrive, and we have a little quest here. The Hydra invasion of this beach caught us off guard, and they took some prisoners. Unfortunately, the LZ is too hot for reinforcement. We need your help rescuing the agents that Hydra grabbed in their initial assault. Vendor summoned. Alright. Oh, hello. There we go. Love the dupes. The dupes are exactly like the treasure hints. So last time, while we were not looking, I used the random costume recipe a couple of times. So now I can pick money up. Yay! Looks like I'm getting some lag. We'll see how that affects us. Now, the main reason why I'm getting lag is simply because of the high resolution. Before I switched to this resolution, I was doing just fine. Ah, there it is.
Did you need that?
Come on, come on. What up? Whoops. Alright. Money, 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 money. Want money now? Okay, so let's go save those shield agents.
If they need my help, things must be serious. There's hot, and then there's me.
I agree. Experience is always welcome.
Definitely not one of mine.
So, since I need money, I will grab the items that we found and find this. Oh. Really? So wait, I can get there? Is that for real? Well, that freaking sucks. So if I had teleport, I could... No, I couldn't even go there. That's kind of weird. Usually, that kind of stuff doesn't happen. Usually, loot will not drop where you can't pick it up.
Time to bring some
There are
heat.
some mistakes here and there, so usually when we communicate them, they will fix them. Alright, let's go save the people. Alright, we saved everyone. So, as usual, I'm more or less flying through the country. Could have stopped killing everyone. Well, not kill everyone, so beaten up like a red-headed stepchild. And bullies are going down. Love that freeze. There we go. Gotta love that one off. The boss. Alright. Last time.
Death has come for you.
Really? Alright, so Grim Reaper is too big. Losing his life fast to hurt us, especially since now I'm invincible for a few seconds.
Just like I planned it.
Oh, good. That went well. It's not a very good version of that item, but it's one of the items that one of the artifacts that you can use to boost your size. Yeah. Is there anything that we can use? Not really here. Hello. Nah, not very good. Can't say I'm impressed by what I've gotten. Nope. Alright. So, we could go back to the shield agent, but we will go back once we find the next teleport. Instead, we will go to the next zone, which is the bamboo forest.
We have a bridge.
Ah, there's the entrance. Sometimes it's to the right, sometimes it's to the north. There we go. Alright, there's a boss here. We don't want to face him because those take time. I'm not really feeling up to it. Well, yeah, treasure instance. I always love those, so let's go. Kick some ass.
I am really that good.
Experience. What up?
I do love science.
I love that. Yay, Eternity Splendor. Okay, have I gotten anything good? Probably not. Oh, adamantium alloy. It's not good though. If we could find one with energy and something else, that would be great, because the one I'm planning on using right now only has that, which is not fun, because these cores can have up to 2 different abilities, and I'm not including the bonus to either item farm, well, rare item farm, or special item farm. Money.
Send back with the bill.
Okay, let's fly around. The zone is fine. You can see a spot to the north. Ah, there it is.
No one escapes from the hand.
Those as well. Now, we go back to the Buccaneer beach just to pick up the reward. So you rescued the agents and took down Grim Reaper. That's not nice work, hero. Thank you. Thanks to you, a lot of good agents get to fight another day. I'll make sure the Director of Fury knows about your help. Alright. So now, we have another quest. Hello. Experience is always fun. So I'll fly to that blinking spot that we see. Intel says the hand has enlisted the help of an ancient evil cult called the Serpent Man, and I couldn't read the rest. I can sense great magical energy being gathered here. Find and destroy the Prime Serpent Idol and defeat the Ritual Lord blah blah. That was too fast. You can always pause it if you want and read what it said. This is a good place for some nice experience. Oh, hello. +5 Firmament Spirit bonus. That's always welcome. Spirit, you never have enough. So now we have one more zone to go through before we reach Madripoor.
Hey, it's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Hey there. The Hidden Cove. And we have one spot to go to the Hidden Cove. Oh, the hell with it. Taking too long. One off. Yeah, I would love to see ninjas trying to kill Iron Man. Seriously. Whenever I hear these guys, I hear, "See you soon!" Which is a bit silly. Man, are you telling me the Brood are active in Madrappor? We can't let those alien monsters get through. I remember when we introduced the Brood with the X-Men content.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
I love that story. One has been implanted with alien fetuses. Okay, everyone's here. What up? Haha! Alright. Love that. Free. There's a ring here. I think we don't have a good ring so far. Dodge in Spirit. Now what we have is a bit better. I'm gonna close chat so it doesn't take space. And now we go straight to the city. Except we have something to kill here. Punisher. And the Punisher is exactly the tool I'm playing when I'm not recording these videos. So he's a bit further along the story right now. Almost over 40. And another Splinter. And a Relic. Even better. Here's Phoenix. Well, Jean Grey if you want to. Specific. And another place where we can get some loot.
Okay, girl, don't let him see you sweat.
One up. And one up is great, but I'll admit there's something even better. Because since Iron Man hasn't had his review yet, he already has his ultimate power. He got it at level 30, and I have not used it yet. So the first time we use
Time to light it up.
will be as much a surprise to me as for you. And I plan on using it against the Kingpin. I could use it much before then, because you can use it every 10 minutes. But yeah, it should be a good time. And here's Yukio!
I was just thinking about
Up
you.
for a fun challenge, Yukio? The Yashida family asked me to retrieve the broken pieces of the Murasama blade, mystic sword crafted a long time ago. I was all set to handle it, and then Hydra showed up. I'm a thief, not a warrior, so I'm not up for taking on all these soldiers. But I'm sure that beating up a bunch of Hydra goons is right up your alley. Damn straight. I need you to search Lowtown for the hilt and the shards of the Murasama blade and bring them back to me. I promise I'll be very grateful. She does give a very nice artifact, but for melee
Just a thunder
heroes,
god, no big deal.
not good for us. And we're going to receive a better version.
What
of
do
this
you
very,
use to keep your
very
skin
soon.
so shiny?
Okay, these guys are
Same time. Give up.
oh great! A treasure place. Do I get the money? Yes. Treasure!
Boom is my favorite sound.
Oh, good. Oh crap. Managed to avoid a little bit of damage, but still. Gain more experience. I want. Oh, experience we can get. We're almost level 35 now. That's right. I think I forgot to boost my skills. Right? Yes. So I'll do that once we reach the base. You just showed up on our sensors, so you must be close. Just come on up and have a seat. And we have a cutscene for us. There we go.
We getting haircuts?
Follow me.
Have a seat.
Yay! A ride!
Gentlemen, my name is James Wu, agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Welcome to Madrappor, the armpit of the world.
Yeah, we noticed.
The place the bad guys go when the kitchen gets too hot.
I told Nick Fury you want to help Madripoor blow it off the map.
Be that as it may, up until recently it was a free-for-all, but now we're seeing a turf war between Hydra and the ninja warriors of the Hand.
I thought this place was strictly ninja territory.
It was, until Hydra started making some big, bold moves. Say hello to the main players. Viper, aka Madam Hydra. Her right-hand man, the Grim Reaper. Gorgon, the current leader of the Hand. And Elektra Nachios, the Hand's master assassin.
What a
We had
horrible
Agent Carter
last
in the
name.
field, undercover. The word is her cover's blown.
We'll go right now. We'll extract her. If she's still alive.
Based on her last report, I think she found out something important to both sides.
The tablet.
That's my guess. When you find her, you're gonna have your hands full.
Great. Let's go beat some ninjas.
You say that with such glee.
Hey, I like what I like.
I like beating up ninjas
If
as well.
Sharon's in trouble, I've got to help her.
Fury told me you might be visiting.
Welcome to Madrappor. I'm glad you found me. Our agent on the inside of Hydra, Sharon Carter, has been compromised. She has important intel about the location of the Tablet of Life and Time, but there are Hydra agents hunting her right now. Find Agent Carter, get her intel, and keep her safe from Hydra. And that other one has something for us because we beat up those brood thingies. Nice field work, hero. Let's hope you took out those brood before they gathered enough intel to plan a full invasion of Earth. Alright. Oh, there's a vendor here. Let's sell stuff. Okay, and this. Well, better critical rating, but we get less of a damage bonus. But still, I like that. It's still an upgrade. So that. Alright. Now let's go find the Murasalma blade fragments and then get
Okay,
Choppa.
I can do this.
Get Sharon Carter. I'm going to rush through content once again. So what I'm looking for on the map are spots that indicate that parts of the Murasalma blade are in the area. I should find one very close. There we go. One down, one to go. And let's explore some more. Sometimes you can fight Madame Hydra in this area. And she hits like a Mack truck, so... Hello. Now, we should be close to the second one. Oh, no, that's the way to the hand tower. Let's go this way instead. Nothing here. Lower on the map. There we go. So we have the coupons. Good. And let's take a look. Yeah. So once we enter the tower, I'll go back to Yukio right away to get the reward. And then we'll go back to the tower and pick some ninja axe. Now, sometimes people will play and come here and they will just deserted because people just run through sometimes and let Sharon Carter die. It happens, you know, not so bad. Oh! I left mine. So yeah, so if you play the game and she's not there, don't worry about it, just enter the building. The quest will just keep on going as if nothing had happened.
That reminds me.
And it
I've been
won't
meaning
stop
to
you
book that
from,
vacation to
if you're
Tokyo.
a completionist, for example. Alright. One up. Oh, experience. I love my experience.
Funny. I
Hey,
was
I'm
just
impressed. I
thinking
didn't think
about
you'd
you.
find the fragments so easy. I guess that will be very thankful. Might even mention that you helped out with it, bitch. Alright. End tower time. Ninja kill. Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, content is pretty easy with this guy. There are some heroes that are trouble in the game. It really depends. Yeah. Whoops, I pressed it a bit too early there. I could get something. Oh Can you see? No? That's not. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot to level up. Well then, since now, I'll just steal everything here.
Definitely not one of my designs.
Floor.
I am really that good.
Okay. Power. So, we want to boost everything. So, arc reactor enhancement is important. Repulsor barrage as well. Pulse bolt is what I'm using to clear stuff. For shield overload, really important. So that's done. Now, one off. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. Good. Let's do this.
If they need my help, things must be serious.
That was not my fault.
Okay, come here, guys. There we go. Maybe I have a few shots at everyone.
You cannot run.
Me or you? Champion. And another.
Sharp workmanship.
Okay, let's see. Now I have over half the splinters I need for Invisible Woman. That's good news. Oh, great! Hello, dude. Ah, crap! I used it a bit too early. Go. Alright, so
I wonder how this works.
go.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow, I put that in here.
Experience.
No one escapes.
And the skills that you have, well, of course, the increase in power as you raise their level, but as you raise your hero level, they also even level 1 will get stronger once you're level 60. And time for the boss fight. Oh, what the hell. Since it's a boss fight, I'll use the ultimate power. I'm sure you would like to see it, and so do I.
There are worse things in this world than death. I am one of them.
Alright. So she's hurt. She's hurt bad. So time to finish the job. Woo! Oh yeah! You get it, guys. Get her. House party protocol engaged.
It's crude, but it might be useful.
And we get the tablet.
And now for a relaxing
Get the
trip
tablet,
back
good.
to
I'll
the
be glad to be
States.
done with this thing. I'll meet you when you arrive back at Adventure's Tower and take it off your hands. Alright. Let's do this. And we have another cutscene.
Oh, I don't believe this.
Is it a surprise party? I love surprise parties.
Not exactly.
This is a cease and desist order along with proof of Wilson Fisk's ownership of the tablet. That tablet belongs to my client. Now if, and only if, it's returned to his possession immediately, my client will not press charges.
Say what now?
Fisk's slimeball attorney is right. Hand it back.
Hill, you can't be serious.
You hand it over, or we will sue you people so hard we'll own this building,
Oh yeah,
your
sue
shield,
me.
and the cute
Sue me
little
hard.
eagle wings on your little hat.
No, we can't do this.
We have to.
Bullshit.
We'll be watching you.
How could you let that happen?
My hands are tied, gentlemen. I'm not Nick Fury. I have to obey the law.
What do we do now?
You need to find someone who knows the ins and outs of Wilson Fisk and his empire. See if they can find a way to shut him down.
You know what? I know exactly who we need.
The Kingpin, right?
You're good, Yurik.
Okay, here's what you have to do.
I hate a villain who fights with his lawyers.
Alright, and since talking to this guy
I know an
started
excellent
the new chapter,
therapist.
I will wait for it until the next video. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in chapter 4. Bye bye.